Hi, welcome to Knigg's Corner. I'm Jerry. I'm your host. Well, Sonny Gray pitched the Red Sox to a 4-0 victory last night. He pitched 6 shutout innings. I think about 4 hits. Fantastic by him. He raised his record to 14-2. Just a great outing once again. The Red Sox get great starting pitching, and when they do, they're almost unbeatable because the relievers come in. They brought in Guerrero, who threw 7 pitches to get out of the inning. And then they brought in Whitlock, who threw 11 pitches to get out of the inning. They added a run in the bottom of the 8th when Duran got on, stole second with the third on an errant throw and scored on a short fly ball. So they didn't have to use Chapman. And all in all, a good victory. The win, coupled with the Yankee loss, tied the Red Sox with the Yankees in the loss column for the second wild card spot. The Yankees still have 2 more wins. But that means the Red Sox, in short order, have caught 15 games in the loss column from the Yankees. Amazing. Willie Abreu slammed a home run, his 20th of the season. He added another hit with that. Durant had 2 hits on the night. So it was a terrific victory for the Red Sox, who continue their mastery. They have now played the White Sox, the Yankees, Tampa Bay, and the Dodgers. All 4 teams in first place when the Red Sox played them. They played 16 games, and the Red Sox are 16-0. I don't even want to fathom what the odds would be on that. Tonight, Ranger Suarez will go for the Red Sox against Luis Castillo, who the White Sox just acquired from the Seattle Mariners. Castillo is having a very bad year. Suarez is not. He made the All-Star team. So the Red Sox will be tough to beat tonight. The A's come into town over the weekend. Same guys that pitched against them last week in Sacramento, and I can't wait to see how the Red Sox do in that. Let's take a look at how the opposition did yesterday. The Red Sox, I think it was 5-4, something like that. The Yankees lost, Cleveland lost, Minnesota lost, Detroit lost, Houston lost. Cleveland lost the series to the Mets, and this is since Buster Olney on ESPN said that Cleveland was the team to beat in the American League. Ridiculous. The winners were Tampa Bay, shutout win over Colorado. That's always impressive to get a shutout win in Colorado. Texas, Baltimore, Seattle, Toronto, and one of my Baltimore fans pointed out to me that the Orioles are only a half game out of the last playoff spot, tied right now with, I think, Cleveland and Texas. So, or maybe they're tied with Texas and they're a half game behind Cleveland. Cleveland plays the Mets today at 1:00. So I'll be watching that to see how the National League race goes. I did want to bring up a couple of ridiculous things said on the Sports Hub out of Boston. They specialize in that. Tony Maserati yesterday trying to explain why the Red Sox hit 4 home runs on Sunday against the Dodgers and then 4 home runs against the White Sox on Tuesday. That the ball might just be juiced again. MLB might be juicing the ball. Now, are they using different balls when the Red Sox pitchers are pitching to other hitters like the White Sox or the Dodgers? We're going to have to look into that because they're not. So why isn't the ball juiced for them? Another moronic statement from Tony Maserati. When they acquired Rauchman, Tony said that Rauchman looked sloppy to him. He looked obese. And what Tony doesn't realize is that show is on, you can watch his show and you see him. He's short and he's fat, and he shouldn't really be calling anybody else any other names. Believe me, I've gained weight. I'm 70 years old, and it's just a fact of life. I don't go around calling other people obese. Then Felger, after the Red Sox, now a week ago Friday, they were saying the Red Sox are finally going to see a real team. Let's see how they do this weekend. Well, the Red Sox sweep the Dodgers. And on Monday, Tony says, well, the Dodgers really didn't care. They're just getting ready for the playoffs. And Felger said, so it was a fake sweep. I give them great credit. I really do. To be able to come up with something negative to say on the Red Sox every day after what the Red Sox have done. He started off with complaining about what was it? Well, they complained about Jarren Duran. Oh, I know what it was. They started off by saying that the Red Sox were winning now because they got rid of a couple of 22-year-olds that were out having fun too much in Meyer and Anthony. The Red Sox kept winning, so then they went to Jarren Duran being such a bad attitude and criticizing the fans, even though their update guy said the worst thing you can say to a parent. And they both sat there and didn't say a word. Then they went on and on about Warner, saying that, well, what we're getting out of Durbin is what we would have gotten out of the guy that we let go for $35 million a year instead of the $1 million we're paying Durbin. And they were all upset about that, even though it was a 100% true statement. Then they've gone on now to this other nonsense. It never stops. And I just wish that once they would be honest and admit that the reason they're against the Red Sox is for two reasons. One, they're on a different radio station. And two, they're on a different TV station. Just say that. And I would appreciate the honesty. But they got to mask it with other things. They have the most moronic commercial in all of television, and that's saying something, where they promise their pledge to Boston people is to bash the Red Sox every day. They're still running that commercial, despite winning 32 out of 41 games. Anyway, that's enough about them. But we look forward to the Red Sox tonight. They're playing the White Sox. The A's are coming in this weekend. Maybe they'll pass the Yankees during that stretch. Who knows? Anyway, that's our show for today. If you like the show, give us a like, give us a subscribe, leave a comment. We love those, and we'll comment on them on the show. So be well and go Red Sox.